Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonny and welcome to Bonny Beauty Hub. Alright, so today we're going to talk about the TikTok famous foundation, which is the KVD Good Apple foundation. It's been all over TikTok, all over Instagram, all over social media, and it's been so hard to get my hands on this product. And when I saw this available on Ulta, I had to immediately order it because even if you walk into the store, it's not available in the store. So it was very hard to find a good color match for me, so I ordered two colors. And if you want to see how it applied on my skin and how it works for me and how I feel about this foundation, keep on watching. Alright, so I'm all ready to try the foundation. My hair is back, I've done my primer, I used my tried and true Tatcha primer, and everything that would go on my skin will be listed in the description box below in case you're curious to know that. Alright, so I have two shades today. I have medium 054 and medium 033 because the shades are quite deceiving online because I did see very few items in the store. They were definitely not my shade, that's why I didn't pick them up, but it's very different from what I was seeing online. So I'm just opening up 054. 054, okay. It looks a little bit darker. I feel this would suit my skin. The packaging is obviously very pretty. They give a very good justification as why they don't have a mirror in it, because they say the packaging is completely recyclable and that is why they don't have a mirror. But this comes for $38, so I feel that when you don't have a mirror, you're saving somewhere by not putting up a mirror. So I think the price could have been a little bit less because you don't have a mirror and neither do you have a sponge. So yeah, let's see if $38 is justifiable if I'm able to open up the next package. Alright, so this is medium 33. Okay, so how does this look? This looks more yellow. I think this would be very light for my skin tone. So let me show you these two side by side. So as I'm opening up the package, I had to dig my nails into it. So yeah, so this one is 33. This has more of a yellow tone in it, and this is 54. There's no great difference in both these shades, but I don't know, let's try. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go with the shade 054. It has more of a neutral tone, a golden tone to it. I love the packaging this has. It has a very thin plate type of base, so it's very easy to hold on to, and you know the grip is really good, so it will not slip from your hand. But let's see how it works. I know I've seen different videos where they use different methodology to apply this foundation, and there are really mixed reviews about this foundation. Few just rave about it, it's awesome, beautiful, stays for a very long time, and few people, they just don't like it that much. And see, everybody has different skin texture, you have a different skin type, so it's not necessary that you apply the same way as the other person is applying and it would still stay exactly the same on your skin as well. So I know my skin type, I have oily combination skin, so I'm not going to put too much. So even if I'm using a brush, I'm going to use my beauty blender or my beauty sponge later on to take away the excess from my skin, because I know if it is a cakey foundation, it would break up on my skin and there would be a lot of oil by the end of the day. So this is a foundation balm. I don't know if you can see the glossy look on this. It has a very glossy finish on top. So let us just do this. Wow, it is glossy. It is glossy. It is very glossy. Alright, so let me see how the shade matches. Wow. That is super duper coverage. I still feel it's too light for my skin tone, but we're just gonna work with it. So I'm gonna, now that I have this already on my skin, that was very easy to blend. So I'm just keeping my mirror over here. I'm trying to keep it slightly away from the camera, but I have my mirror over here. now that I'm looking into the mirror, I think it is a good match. In the viewfinder, it was looking very light on my skin tone, but in the mirror, it's looking really good. So I'm gonna take just one swipe. You can see how much it has. So this is, let me tell you about the brush that I'm using. This is a densely packed brush. However, it still has a lot of flexibility. So it is not like a densely packed brush. So this is also a densely packed brush, but this does not have any flexibility. It is too dense and it is really thick. But this is a densely packed brush and it does have a lot of flexibility. I've taken off the foundation now, so I'm going to dip it in once again. And I've taken off the foundation on my finger. I'm going to put it on my forehead like this. And I'm going to touch the foundation once again. Alright, so I just wiped off the foundation that was on this side because I'm going to do just one side first to see how much coverage it gives and how different it looks when you don't have the foundation on. So the moment of truth. Wow, we did know it's very good coverage. And I'm not going to take more. I'm just going to do this entirely on one side. So as we know, it is a super duper full coverage foundation. So when you already know it's a full coverage foundation, less is always more. So try to take the least amount as possible and blend it out. Don't forget to blend it by your neck so that it matches your neck skin tone. Wow. For some reason I thought because it's a full coverage foundation it'll be really tough to blend it out, but wow, this was very easy to blend it out. I'm just thinking if I should use my beauty blender on top of it because it looks good and I don't think I have any excess foundation on my skin. It really looks good. So I'm not going to use a beauty blender on top of it. I'm neither going to set it with a powder or anything, but as of now, just one swipe all over one side of my face. Alright, so they say this also diminishes pores. I already have my touch-up primer, so the primer also helps to diminish pores. So definitely I don't have any visible pores right now. It's really giving me a good coverage. Right now, the feeling that I have is it's not going to stay on my skin for a longer time because I can see it already slipping away because the more I brush it, the more brush strokes I can see, so it is not setting into my skin. I don't know, for some reason I thought this would set because it's though it is a balm, it is still a foundation, so I thought for some reason this would set on my skin. I can see a lot of brush strokes. though it is giving me a good coverage, I don't know. Alright, so you can see the difference on both the sides. It's definitely giving really good coverage. So let me do the other side really quick. Alright, so now that my entire face is done, I definitely feel this is a very slippery foundation. I have never used a foundation with this type of formula. And the more I try to blend it out, so the first time when I apply it, it's absolutely fine, but when I go over the same area and try to blend it out a little bit more, I feel especially in my cheek areas, it takes away the foundation that's already laid there. So I don't know, I have very mixed feelings because sometimes the first impressions are absolutely wrong. It settles in your skin after some time, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm still not going to set it with any powder foundation or any powder products. I'll do my concealer and I would set my concealer with a powder, but otherwise I'm going to use, I'm still debating, should I use cream products or powder products? Let me see, I'm just going to go with the floor. So let me check the time right now. It is 10:30. So I'm going to try to do an entire day wear test, and let me first do my entire face and I'll be right back. So I'll tell you whether I worked with cream products or powder products. Sometimes it just happens. You just go with the flow when you're looking at products and see how it's applying on your skin. So as of now, the way it looks on my skin, I like the way it looks. But the way it feels on my skin, I am not very sure because, oh my god, when I touch it, it is not sticky at all. I don't feel that it is oily or anything, though it's a balm. That's what I thought, that it might feel very oily. When I touch my skin, it's like very, it's not dry or it doesn't feel like powder, but it still feels very smooth. It doesn't feel sticky or oily or greasy or balmy anyway in that. So yeah, so let's see, that's what I said. Sometimes the first thought that comes to your mind is not the right one. So yeah, let me do my entire face and I'll be right back. Alright, so now I'm back with my full face of makeup. It's been more than an hour that I last spoke to y'all. So I'm just looking at my skin. I have a feeling that I'm not gonna like this foundation because as I was blending the products, when I use powder products, it's just the opposite of what I thought. So when I used powder products, it blended so easily. There was no patchiness. Everything went really smooth. But when I tried to use liquid products, like the blush is liquid, the bronzer is a powder product. When I used liquid product, like the concealer and my blush, it took away a little bit of the foundation that was below it. So that is a little concerning. Like I already see when I use the concealer on my nose to highlight my nose, it already took away a bit of foundation from my nose. So I can see that gap over there. I can already see it settling on my chin area and my smile lines. I'll try to bring a close up for y'all. So it is really glowy on my skin. I don't know if I'll do a full day wear, but so far it looks good, but this is not the look that I like because it looks too oily on my skin already. I know I've used this blush before. I know it's a liquid blush. It's from Rare Beauty. It's the matte blush. I've used it before and it's a matte blush. It doesn't look so glowy on the skin. And I did use a highlighter, a liquid highlighter, but I've used these products before and I know that it doesn't look this way on my skin. So that is the only reason. I feel it's just the foundation that it's making it look so cakey and oily. I don't like the way it looks. So I don't know if I'm going to wear this for the entire day today. So this would be my first impressions on the foundation. So I think this would be better for people who do not have fine lines, wrinkles, any smile lines, because it definitely would settle. If any sort of lines that you have on your skin, it would definitely settle on your skin. And I don't know, I can also see it settling in my pores over here, and it's just been 1.5 hours. So I'm not gonna do a full day wear test. It's just gonna be my first impression, and I don't think I'm gonna try this foundation again. My skin is really healthy. I drank a lot of water yesterday and I've been drinking water today as well. I know when I do a foundation review, my skin has to be hydrated so that I can give you a genuine review. So I know that it is not because of dehydration or anything that my foundation is getting patchy and settling in the lines. But yeah, I don't know. By this time I get to know if the foundation is at least worth giving it a try for 5 to 6 hours, but now I know that I would not use this for even 5 to 6 hours. I don't want to break out. I don't know if this would break out my skin, but my first impression is I don't like it that much. Though I tried to use a darker color, it still is looking, it gives me a sort of white cast wherever I see. So after some time, it looks like it has a white cast on my skin. So yeah, my first impression is I'm not liking it that much. I'm sorry. I know the hype is all on TikTok and people have been raving about this product, but as I told you, everyone's skin is different. So I have slightly matured skin that is oily combination and it doesn't suit my skin. So yeah, if you like this review, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.